Hey guys, how's it going? It's GRIOME here. I'm going to teach you guys how to make a simple shelter or base in Unturned. First thing you guys want to do is cut down a lot of trees. You're going to need a lot of wood. And the materials you're going to need are 19 logs and 35 sticks. And I'm going to cut after I've cut down the required amount of trees, and I'm going to skip right to the crafting of the materials you'll need. So what you guys want to do is, after you've cut down your trees, you want to clear out a nice safe area for you to start crafting. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our logs that we have, our 19 logs, and we're going to turn all of them straight into wooden boards. Okay. Now from there we want to take 2 of the 25 stacks of boards and turn them straight into wooden plates. And from there, after we've made those wooden plates, we want to turn all of them straight into wooden frames. Sorry, yes. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to take all of our wooden sticks and turn them all into wooden supports. And then after all this, the amount of materials that we're gonna need is 12 wooden frames, 17 wooden supports, 8 wooden boards, and then the 1 bolt for the door. So after you've created this, it's time for the next step. Now what we're going to want to do is take our wooden supports and our wooden boards, and we're going to want to turn them into pillars. We're going to need 8 of these pillars, 4 for holding up the roof and 4 for the walls. And after this, we're ready for the next step. The next step is for us to make our walls. So what we're going to want is our wooden pillars that we've created and our wooden frames that we made earlier. We want to make 4 walls, and one of these walls will become the doorway, and we will later add a door. Okay, the next step is for us to make the doorway. So we're going to need 1 wooden wall and 1 wooden support, and that will make our doorway. We will later create the door to put in this doorway to seal it from zombies and other players. Now for the next step. And now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take our boards and we're going to want to create 3 wooden plates, like I've just done. And now for the next step. Now what we're going to want to do is you're going to need some more sticks for this part. This is for the roof. For the roof, you're going to need 4 sticks, and you're going to turn that into 2 wooden supports, and then you're going to use those 2 wooden supports to create 1 wooden cross. And then with that wooden cross, you're going to combine it with the 3 wooden plates that we made earlier, and then with that will create our wooden platform, which we will put on the roof of our foundation. And after that, the last step is making the door and then putting this whole thing together. Alright, now on to the next step, which is making the door. And before we make our door, I've almost forgotten, we need to make the foundation. So what we're going to need for the foundation is 3 wooden frames, and we'll combine those to make a wooden foundation. After that, we'll need 1 wooden frame, and we'll combine that with 1 pile of bolts, and that will create our door. So the next part is to assemble the whole thing into a base. And now we're done with the crafting part. So you must decide now where you want to build your base. I personally recommend this military base because it's very open, there's lots of room, there's fuel tanks over there, so you have infinite fuel, and there's also loot all around. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my parts that I've created, and I'm going to move them into my hotbar so I can quickly select them whenever I need to. So once I have them all in the hotbar, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my foundation. So I'm just going to center it right here by the door. That looks good. Place it right here. And with the pillars, they automatically snap on. So you don't have to worry about getting it right or anything, because they snap to the corners. So once you've placed all 4 pillars, you switch to your walls, and then And then you'll start placing those. So now I have all 4 pillars down, and it looks like a little arena, I don't know. And once you get your walls out, now you must decide which side you want to put your door on. I want to put my door on the side facing away from the main gate where my car is parked. So I'm going to put a door right there, and then, or no, a wall right there, and I'm going to put my door right here. So now I have a small shelter, but it doesn't have a roof on it. So now I will move my roof and my door into my hotbar. So once I've done that, I'll be able to place it. The roof can only snap to the ceiling if you look down, from my experience. So if you look up, it's red, but you can only place it while looking straight down, and it places it. And then your door does not snap at all. You have to manually place it. So you must be very careful with how you place it. And this is, now you have your shelter that's secure from zombies. It is not secure from other players, however, because other players can open it and close the door and get in. You cannot lock your door as of yet. And, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and see you guys in the next one.